We've been at these books for hours. Really, Emmalyn, have you found anything? I'm not finding any useful information that could help us understand more about the relic or Irene's powers. I've read all these books before, and they're just spouting the same information I already know. This is so frustrating. We're not learning anything new in the presence of Lady Aphmau. I feel like such a failure. I think you're taking this way too seriously, Emmalyn. But, yeah, right. How dare you in my presence not learn anything new? Oh my Irene, I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I swear I'll find out what exactly you are or what you absorbed. Please, just don't be upset with me. I was just joking, Emmalyn. I seriously was. Really? I'm sorry. I don't mean to get overexcited like that. I really don't. It makes me look like a fool, and the last thing I want to happen is for people to not take me seriously because of those kinds of outbursts. It's just, well, it's like meeting your childhood hero for the first time and getting the chance to be friends with them. You feel like you're walking on eggshells just trying to get their attention. Emmalyn, you don't have to feel like you need to get... You've been a good friend of mine. I mean, granted, when we first met, maybe not, but still, you've been a great friend of mine since, and you've been so helpful. I'm your friend no matter how you act. She smiles bright. I'm glad I got to meet you before this happened. Funny how things turned out. Oh, but you should see if you can find any useful information in those books. We still have to keep searching for answers. If we can't find answers in here, maybe another library would help us. Keep reading. Alright, yeah. Maybe another library will help us aside from the one in Phoenix Drop, but, okay. Alright, this book, A Scholar's Travels. Should I just read this book? This book seems to be dated about 800 years ago. This scholar is unnamed. Okay, it's a 6-page... Oh, geez. Alright, so let's get started. It's been such a long time since I've had the chance to sit down and record my research. I thank Irene. I'm blessed with a photographic memory, or else I'd be kicking myself in the bum right about now. Do you think such talent could be classified as magics? I've met some pretty talented scholars who do nothing but dedicate themselves to the pursuit of knowledge. A part of me wants to write a book about how magics and these people... Okay, wait. What if... I'm not sure if this is gonna... But okay, fine, whatever. I'll keep reading. Sorry, Emmalyn, I wanted to ask you a question, but I'm still reading. Do you think such a talent could be classified as magics? I've met some pretty talented... I already read that part. Could potentially be related, but I have a feeling a book like that would be taken too seriously. Plus, let's face it, while having an amazing mind is such a blessing, it's nothing compared to the zippy-zappy, flashy magics people can physically use. It's really unfortunate. Scholars aren't valued more these days. For example, many one second. Mom? May I speak with you a moment in private? Sure, yeah, definitely. Give me one sec, guys. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh, sorry about that, Emmalyn. Malachi, is something wrong? Mom, I wanted to see if you could go talk to Levin about Lord stuff. Wait, is something wrong? Levin is really beating himself up over almost losing Dante yesterday. He feels like it's his fault. Dante really took over as a father figure to Levin and almost everyone here in the Safehold. If anything happened to him, we'd all be struck by grief. I completely understand, Malachi, but... I mean, if it was one of my guards, if it was Dante, Garth, or Lawrence, I could understand, but what do you want me to talk to him about exactly? I would like for you to talk to him about being Lord and how to go about handling it. Levin hasn't had another Lord to learn from, and he's really going into this blind, even though it's already been a year since he became Lord. Zoe is inside the house right now trying to talk to Levin, but I don't think Zoe's the right person for him to talk to. Sure, Zoe knows what it's like to have responsibility, but she's never led a village as you have. Maybe if you go and share some of your own experiences with Levin, as well as the hardships you face, then I'm sure he'll come to grips with his feelings. Right now, we cannot afford for anyone to falter, especially Levin. Again, I can't blame him for being upset. I've never been a lord. I feel like unless someone has experienced that, then they can't really say much. It must be so stressful having the many lives of your villagers in your hands. So, will you go and speak with him? I feel like I should tell Malachi about what we did for the wall yesterday, but... sorry, just thinking to myself, I don't even understand why you're questioning me on why I would not talk to him. I mean, of course I'll go talk to him about being Lord. Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I can... Don't worry, Malachi. I can go and help Levin. I knew we were gonna have to have this talk someday, I guess. Zoe? Hey. What's going on? Aphmau, I don't suppose you have the magics to give people self-confidence, do you? What? No, that's so cheating. It would make life so much easier. Right? I've heard of witches brewing up love potions, but, well, I guess a self-confidence potion is a little too much to ask for. I wouldn't even know where to begin making something like that. Maybe you could start with creeper powder? For that bangin' confidence? But I'm just so concerned about Levin right now. I should never have allowed him to become Lord so young. I feel like a part of his pain is mostly attributed to me not knowing when he should have truly become Lord. Zoe. No, Zoe, it's... Children have to learn to fall and pick themselves up again. Really, I mean, that's the only thing that we can do for them. You're completely right. It's so hard watching them fall and knowing that if you help them, you're hurting more than you're helping. Are you here to talk to Levin by any chance? No. I'm not even going to be sarcastic about it. I am, Zoe. Malachi had told me what's going on with him. Malachi. It's kind of funny to think that he's had about 900 years of experience. He's grown so much. But he looks so young for his true age. It's no wonder he's more collected than Levin. He's kind of has an unfair advantage on understanding how the world is. I'm sorry. I'm holding you up. Levin is upstairs. I'll let you go speak with him in private. Yeah, thanks, Zoe. Alright. This shouldn't be too hard to talk to him about. Levin, hey! Let me guess. Malachi asked you to come talk to me, huh? I'm not gonna lie to you, Levin. He did. He's your brother. He's worried about you. He shouldn't worry about me. That just makes me worry about not worrying so Zoe and Malachi don't have to worry about me. Oh my gosh! Sounds like you have a lot of things to worry about, but... Levin, I want to talk to you about what being Lord means. What being Lord means? Yes, and I want you to ask me any questions you might have, if you have any, for me. Sure. Oh my gosh, well, there's a lot of things about... Well, first off about being Lord, Levin, is that there are so many hard decisions to make. Like this one, for example. Like me coming to talk to you. And sometimes you just have to make the decision that's best for everyone in the village. I have to face hard decisions every day. Like rationing food and stuff. I'm glad to know every lord goes through that. We really do. I mean, there were so many times I had to make really tough decisions back when I was Lord of Phoenix Drop, and I made some pretty dumb ones as well. But even if you do make a bad decision for your people, you still have to keep moving forward for them. Because if they see you start to falter, they might not have much confidence in you, and really, you just gotta keep at it. I see. So, even when we weren't allowed to be sad, huh? We aren't allowed to be sad, huh? We have to keep smiling for others. I get it. Exactly. And it's hard, it really is. But another thing is that you really need to allow others to care for you. I mean, this is really hard because you kind of want to do everything yourself and you know you should, but you should allow others to care for you as you do for them. That's the hardest one. I want to do everything on my own, but you're right. I have to know when to ask for help, even if it makes me seem weak. I have to do what's best for everyone, not just my pride. I do wish the Phoenix Alliance still existed. That way maybe we could have help with materials and stuff. Wait, what? The Phoenix Alliance disbanded? Oh, right. I guess no one told you about that. Well, shortly after you disappeared, the Phoenix Alliance was active for a few months. However, it fell apart because, honestly, no lord at the time could lead it. Being lord was hectic enough already that we almost needed a lord of the Phoenix Alliance just to keep it active. It's hard enough leading one village. Imagine leading 20 others at the same time. I just wish there was a way that I could actually help my people more, even if I had to rely on an alliance for a while. I tossed aside my pride just to make sure everyone here was happy. Levin? I want to show you something, that I think will help you out a lot. Show me something? Sure. Follow me. Come here. It's gonna be a little bit of a walk, but I think that you're going to really appreciate this. Alright, just follow me. Don't even worry about talking to me. I want to show you some, oh, Alexis. There hasn't been any sightings of bandits since yesterday. This is odd. Well, I think you're gonna like why there's no sightings of bandits, because I'm excited. Come on, let's go. Let's run. I hope he can keep up with me. I hope I'm not going too fast for him, but I think he's really going to appreciate the fact that we rebuilt the wall, or at least made it a little bit better than what it was before. All right. Are you still behind me? There you are. All right. Just a little bit further. Don't worry. This will be. This is not the part where I have to do the little parkour on the tree, which is good. Which is good. I hope he takes this good. I really do. I hope he doesn't get hurt by this. All right. Levin? The wall has been repaired! Take a look! Look around. What do you think? You managed to repair it? I mean, it's just a temporary solution right now, until Caitlin comes back with better materials, because we want to make this so that way no bandits could get over it whatsoever, and you can continuously guard it while trying to take back Phoenix Drop. He begins to tear up. You guys didn't have to do this. We would have been fine. Levin, remember what we just talked about? Putting aside your pride? He starts crying softly. Aphmau. Oh, wow. That's the first time you've ever called me by my name. I have so much respect for you for doing this. Not just you, but for everyone involved in helping to do this. For my people. I promise you I'll become the Lord Phoenix Drop deserves. We'll take back every inch of this place and make it into a strong village. It was always meant to be. I know you will, Levin. I've never had any doubt in you whatsoever. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. We were wondering why we didn't see any bandits near the safe hold this morning. It was because they haven't been able to get through the cracks in the original walls. Now that this is up, we can slowly start to take back Phoenix Drop. When Caitlin comes back with the materials, I will coordinate everyone to reinforce the walls tenfold. We will work hard. I'm glad, Levin. I know you guys will, and you'll do a great job. But after this, I'm not going to be leading any more projects. This is your time to shine as Lord. I understand. I'm going to get the guards and get started on clearing the... Wait, someone is at the gates. Huh? What? It's Caitlin. And that person looks like... Levin, open the gates! Cadenza! Oh my gosh, your horse is getting away. I don't think... Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you, Cadenza. It's you. It really is you. I recognize that beautiful face anywhere, especially that beautiful face in those clothes I made. Cadenza. What, shocked to see me? You're the one to talk. You just disappeared all of a sudden that day. What happened to you? It's a really long story that I've told so many times. We should head to the safe hole to talk. Right, let's head back there. Yeah. Caitlin, did you find her? When I told her about you, she insisted to come here immediately. She saddled me up on a horse and we set out. Don't worry, I managed to get the materials as well. I hand them off to Levin. You should go catch up with Cadenza. We sure will. Levin, will you be okay over here? I'm sure you. Come on, Cadenza, let's go. Cadenza, it's been so long. You look different. Not the style of fashion you're used to seeing me wear, eh? Well, when you're Lord of Metelli, you have to be ready to defend your people at all times. I did add a bit of flair to this armor to reflect my style. Lord of Metelli? You? Cadenza? Didn't expect that to happen, huh? But Lawrence, you know what this means, right? Wait, you mean to tell me our father is... he passed away. Lawrence, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. If it makes you feel better, he passed away in his sleep. He wasn't murdered or killed at the hands of anyone. I just can't believe Hayden is gone. I'm deeply saddened as well. We must move forward to the future. I have already cried so much over my father. Please don't make me do it again. No, I'm sorry. It's just, I knew he was older and had heart problems since the day he adopted me, but Hayden was a great man. But you, look at you, Cadenza. You've changed from the prissy princess into some kind of trash can. Oh my god. Oh, Lawrence. Lawrence, you dug your own grave there. I don't even know why you would say so. Her armor looks beautiful. Still the same old Lawrence I see. She smiles. I missed you so much, brother. You know me. If I can put a smile on anyone's face, I'm more than happy to take a few punches. Right. Making people laugh has always been something you've been good at. I'm gonna leave you alone with Aphmau for now. I'm sure she wants to catch up with you. When you guys are done, come talk to me, Cadenza. I want to catch up on how you've been. Right. Now, Aphmau, I want to hear the whole story about what happened to everyone who went missing that day. Oh boy. Okay, where do I begin? And then that's when we sent Caitlin out to go and find materials, and then she came back with you, and yeah, here we are. That's the whole story. That's freaky. That's crazy! So, 15 minutes there into 15 years here. Wait, so doesn't that mean that if you manage to go back within this year, Garth will have seen you leave only to see you come back at the same time? Since time moves so slow there, it will be like you guys never left him. My gosh, that's freaky! Crazy to think about! Wow, oh, wow, I never thought about it that way. If we make it back in the year, that's crazy. Yeah! So Cadenza, enough about me. I've talked your ear off for like the past 30 minutes about the entire thing. What's happened to you in these past 15 years? Ah, well, you probably think I abandoned Phoenix Drop, huh? Well, that's not the case. The people of Metelli stayed here to help clean up, but eventually decided to take the offer from the Lord of Scaleswind to go live there. Afraid we'd lose the population of Metelli, I decided that it was time to take action. I convinced my father to seek out a new place to start Metelli over again. Since the old Metelli was burned to the ground, we just decided to abandon it. We headed out further inland and found a nice place to settle. Once we settled in, we started to grow. A few years later, my father passed away. I became Lord instantly and had such a hard time getting used to the responsibilities. Then I thought about you, how you managed to do all those crazy things as Lord. I didn't want to be a Lord who sat down and had everyone else do everything for me. I decided I was going to learn combat skills. So I did, while still looking fashionable, mind you. And here I am today! Ta-da! That's amazing, Cadenza! Thanks! Because I had to keep Metelli in check so much, I only found one chance to come back to Phoenix Drop. Dante and Nicole were the only ones here at the time. I tried to convince Dante to come become a guard in Metelli, but he kept insisting on staying to wait for you. I stayed a week with them and then headed back. I feel so bad. If Levin had come to us for help with materials and food, I would have not hesitated to help. I guess we moved so far inland that we were hard to find. I'm so sorry. Cadenza, it's not your fault. Things happen like this. Really, they do. And, I mean, Levin, they don't have the resources to go find you guys, so it's completely understandable. Yeah, but I'm just really glad you're back, Aphmau. Oh, I bet you're wondering what happened to Cookie. She ended up coming with me, but she recently passed away of old age. Irene, bless her sweet soul. She lived longer than most dogs do. But you'll be happy to know she had puppies! I kept one of them, a little husky named Crumb. Get it? The father was a pure husky, so husky puppies! Yay! I gave the others to people who I knew would take good care of them. Wait. My dogs! Thorgy, what happened to them? Oh, Thorgy, Puma, Jiggy, and Phoenix? Kiki took them all in. Last I heard, Kiki lives in Scaleswind, but I haven't checked in with Nicole in about a year, so... Aphmau, I've talked your ear off. I'm gonna go find Lawrence and talk his ear off, and maybe smack him more for calling me a trash can because of my armor. Sounds like a plan, Cadenza. Cadenza? Is this a bad thing? It's great to see you again. Why are you being so shy? It's wonderful to see you too! Have you heard anything from Nicole? No, I was just telling Aphmau that it's been a long time. Speaking of which, Aphmau told me about you and Kawai-chan. Congrats! I'm gonna go see your little girl and do her hair and everything. She'd enjoy that. It's kind of funny though. I thought for sure you and Nicole... Huh? Cadenza? I would appreciate it if you kept that stuff to yourself. Oh, I didn't realize. I'm sorry. Anyway, I'm off to punch Lawrence. Bye, guys! See ya, Cadenza! I'm so glad to see her. Dante, I want to talk to you about something. Cadenza looks as energetic as ever. So, Levin told me everything. Thank you for that. We'll make sure to get everything together. I'm glad, Dante. I know that Phoenix Drop is gonna rise from the ashes. That's such a symbolic name. But Dante, I have something else I want to talk to you about. Something that I've been thinking about ever since this morning. Okay. What do you want to talk to me about? Dante, I want to rebuild the Phoenix Alliance.